Hi, everybody. I am here today with Cece Mendoza, who is the Adult Services Librarian at Woods Memorial Library. And we're going to talk today about how you can help connect your students with library resources, whether you're teaching in person or online. So we're going to talk about in-person classes first, and then we'll talk about all of the incredible online resources that even if you're teaching on Zoom, you can connect your students to. So starting with the in-person classes, Cece, why should volunteers at library sites do library tours with their classes?
The library tours help to show the students all of the different resources that are in the library, not just where the library classroom is, and how to access the resources. They may have children so it shows where the children's materials are. The library is just not books anymore. So for meals and medical needs and applying for jobs and looking for jobs and so on like that.
Great. All kinds of good stuff.
Yes.
Great. How can volunteers arrange library tours?
They can just go to the front desk and ask for the adult services librarian, in this case, me, or any of the other supervisors, and we can set up a day and time that would be good for everybody. And usually it would be during one of the class times.
Great. So it could be a class activity
Yes.
and great listening practice.
Oh, yes.
Great listening practice. How can volunteers help students get library cards, physical library cards?
The physical library cards only need we have a small little application. Just ask for your name and address and a phone number or email, in whichever way you are contacted. And they can fill it out in class. They can fill out the English side to practice their English and filling things out, reading the application in English. And then it can be presented up to the front desk where then a physical card will be created. If you have a ID that has, or a piece of mail or something that has your address, your physical address on it, you'll be given a full service card. If you don't have anything of notating your address, you'll just get a limited card.
And the limited card, it just limits the number of things you can check out.
Yes, limited card, you can only take out 2 items at once. And but you can still access the computers, you can still access the resources.
And then if folks bring in something with their address on it, they can upgrade that card to a full card.
Yes, yeah.
And then for our teachers who are teaching online, there's still a ton of stuff available digitally. There are e-cards. What are those and what do they give access to?
The online e-cards, you would apply for those cards. There is a link there to be able to apply for an e-card on the website, the library website. Then the e-cards access all of the E, which stands for electronic materials, audiobooks, several things through Canopy, which are movies. There's Hoopla, which is also movies and other different types of resources. You can use the e-resources without having to leave your home.
So a great option for folks who are taking care of kids or don't have access to reliable transportation or
Yes.
stuff like that. Yeah, so it's the streaming, it's the audiobooks, it's all kinds of
Yes, it is.
apps
And
and things.
yeah, and it's all right on the website.
As we were talking, we were clicking around and it can be overwhelming to the sheer volume of stuff that's available. So if you would like to schedule a library person to come to your Zoom class and do a little e-tour, email me and I can put you in touch with somebody at the library who can help do that for your class. Well, it all sounds very easy and like very low-hanging fruit in terms of connecting students to resources, not just for practicing English, but just enjoyment and enrichment.
Mhm.
Well, thanks so much for your time, Cece. Uh, any
Oh,
last
you're
words?
welcome.
Any last words for our teachers?
Um, uh, just we're here anytime that you need us, and for the students also, we're always here to be able to answer questions and meet with you physically if if that's what you prefer.
Thanks so much for all you do to host our classes and support our classes. We're just so happy to be partnering with Pima County
Well,
Public
I'm
Library.
happy to do it. This is my second year doing it, and I'm really really loving it.
Great.